Thank you for stopping by. I'm your political activist, Jeffrey Weiss, working to keep you informed of local and world events. Today we discuss why China succeeds and we don't. China has more high-speed rail lines than the rest of the world combined. China has 50 airports newer than our newest airport. China is adding more alternate clean energy in the form of hydroelectric, solar, and wind than the rest of the world put together. China will have more electric cars on the roads than the rest of the world by 2025. Well, you say China spies on its people? They could take lessons from us. Democracy and the two-party system is fatally flawed. George Washington saw this 241 years ago when he said, "Political parties are likely to become potent engines by which cunning, ambitious will be enabled to subvert the power of the people and to usurp themselves the reins of government." That was George Washington's farewell address, September the 17th, 1796. Experience has shown that even under the best forms of government, those entrusted with power have, in time, and by slow operations, perverted it to tyranny. Thomas Jefferson. Two parties means two agendas. Two agendas mean one party fighting to not only pass their agenda, but to ensure that the other party does not pass theirs. As the Republicans said when Barack Obama was elected, our agenda is to focus on one issue solely, on not allowing the Democrats to pass one single piece of legislation. What should the charges be for a person or group of persons be for putting their personal agenda above the good of the country? The Smith Act sets federal criminal penalties that include fines and imprisonment for as long as 20 years and denies all federal employment by such individuals for 5 years following a conviction for anyone who causes the overthrow or destruction of our government. The Sedition Act should now be interpreted to mean that any person or party that places themselves, their agenda, above the good of the Republic, subverts its assets or direction away from the good for all, shall be punishable by removal from office, sentenced to prison for up to 20 years, and in some cases, loss of citizenship and deportation. No person or group of persons shall be allowed to continue to promote an agenda contrary to the good of the Republic. In order to accomplish this, we may need to change the type of government to a meritocracy, leadership based on abilities, not money or party affiliation. We can and should immediately put this measure to a vote. The time has come for change. Our country will no longer be run by plutocrats and corporations and generals and secret cabals for their own aggrandizement. Because of the way our political system is structured, with lobbyists writing the bills and congressmen and senators constantly trying to raise money rather than govern the country, and because of the revolving door from private industry to government office, the great majority of our elected officials are complicit in crimes ranging from petty to capital offenses. There is no way to fix this system. It is corrupt down to the last nail in the coffin. Therefore, today, I am proposing a new, non-political system. Even the word politics connotates lying, cheating, manipulating, selling one's vote, even one's soul for higher office. It is a disgusting, reprehensible that men and women would do this. The negative effects do not fall upon them, but upon the American people. You and I will place on the ballot of the next general election a proposal for a new system of leadership. This will be a meritocracy, a government wherein appointments are made and responsibilities are given based on demonstrated talent and ability, incentivizing merit. Article 5 of the United States Constitution requires two-thirds of both houses of Congress, or the application of two-thirds of the state legislators to propose and three-quarters of all state legislators to ratify. The Constitution itself was not ratified by referendum, but pursuant to Article 7, it instead was ratified by state conventions elected by the people. All that is required is to get 20,000 signatures to place the measure on the ballot in each state. If the measure gets on the ballot, then it will take 3/4 of the states to vote in favor of the measure. Should that occur, then we will take back the country, establish a new, fair, balanced, and equitable government. At that time, I am proposing a gathering of all living Nobel Prize winners in America to create a list of candidates for the positions of the 15 cabinet secretaries. Those names will be placed in order of the number of times each person was recommended. The individual in the top position will be contacted and offered the position. If he or she declines, then the person in the next position will be offered the job. This will be done until every secretary position is filled. The secretaries will then vote on a president from a list of names developed by those same Nobel Prize winners. Nominees will be called in the order of the number of times their name appears. A plurality will be required for nomination. Bills and laws will be proposed by either the secretaries or the president. The secretaries may present a bill with a simple majority. The president may veto the bill. One with political affiliations will be considered. The future starts today. There will no longer be one group against another, rich against poor, corporate versus individual, Democrat versus Republican. It will be us, the U.S., will set the goals for the benefit of all. We will be an inclusive country. We will be better people, better neighbors, a nation other countries will want to emulate because of our success, not because of our might. If my articles interest you, please use the link to check out my website and books. Thank you very much.